Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. I'm Heather Lewis. Tonight we're going to be discussing providing better resources for child care providers. This is a program through the Community Partnership of the Ozarks, and here to talk with us about it tonight is Denise Locke with Educare with the Community Partnership of the Ozarks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So for those who don't know, let's just give a brief description of Community Partnership of the Ozarks and what it does.
Okay, well, Community Partnership of the Ozarks is a nonprofit organization that's been around for quite a few years. I think it started out as Ozark Fighting Back, and then it just kind of morphed into Community Partnership of the Ozarks. We are really working hard to build strong communities and families and resilient children, and so we have 4 different divisions, and I'm in the Early Childhood and Family Development Division. We also have a community, Caring Communities, which works in Springfield schools and neighborhoods, and we have our Substance Abuse and Violence Prevention Division, and then our 4th division works with the homeless and helping folks that are needing housing and services.
Absolutely. So today we're going to be talking about Educare. Let's go ahead and talk about what exactly that part of CPO
Absolutely.
does.
So it is part of the Early Childhood Division, and we work with child care providers, caring for children, basically birth up until school entry is kind of our target. The Educare program isn't anything new. We've been in Springfield since 1995, but we cover Greene County, Christian County, Polk, Webster, and Taney County. So we're in 5 counties across our area. The program is funded through Department of Social Services, and so they kind of dictate who we can see. Over the years, it's kind of changed, but we can see programs, whether they're licensed or unlicensed child care providers, that are receiving some subsidy for care for children. We're really just a support system, a resource system for child care providers. Our goal, of course, is to help support an increased quality of care that's being offered to our youngest citizens.
Absolutely. And you also, part of this program, you also have lending libraries, and you loan different learning bags to different child care providers. Talk about those.
We do. So the way the program works, again, it's a voluntary program, and I have 3 staff members that go out and make a monthly visit to child care providers. It's a free program, and so we take resources out to them and support them in whatever way they need. When the ladies go out and make a visit to the provider, they usually leave an incentive, what we call an incentive gift, that really supports the topic or the conversation that they're having. But then, yes, we have that lending library and the learning bags that we check out, just kind of like a library checkout system. And the learning bags are theme-based. So, you know, for instance, we have one on firefighters. So, you know, it's got a firefighter costume in it and books in there about firefighting and fire trucks and puzzles and just different things, which gives child care providers something new and different for the kids to interact with. The lending library is really with some bigger pieces of equipment. Part of that is they can test it out and see if it works for them before they would invest money in it. And some things are just you know, bigger pieces. There's a few climbing pieces of equipment in there that can fit in the house, but it you know, may not be something you would want in there all the time. So you could bring it in for a while, and then we pick it up and take it back, and you know, just rotate them through.
Now, I'm a mom of 3 kids, 3 young kids, so I know, you know, those first years are so important for them to soak up this education.
Absolutely.
It's also important, though, for that child care provider, because being around young kids all day in and day out, that can take a toll on you emotionally as well. Do you also provide support for that?
We do, and oftentimes when we go out and make a visit, we're there to listen to them. Child care, providing care for other people's children, well, even your own children, really, it is stressful, and it's a very complex profession to have. And I feel like society doesn't really recognize how complex that job is. And we have providers, particularly home providers, who don't always think of it as being a profession, and it really is a profession for them. And we encourage them to think of themselves as a professional in what they're doing. But it is very stressful because you're many things throughout one day.
Absolutely.
You know, you may be mom, you may be nurse, you may be janitor, you're cook, referee, private investigator. Just the list goes on and on of all the different jobs that you hold in a short period of time. The other piece to that is that oftentimes your friends don't really understand what you do. And they think that, oh gosh, you're just played with kids all day long. You know, how tough could that be? But it really is a very demanding, both physically and mentally, job.
And also a big part of what you all do is prepare students for kindergarten too. What are some of the assessments showing for kids in our area that they need to maybe work on or have more development in?
Well, right, and we do, you know, what we like to say is we're preparing them really for that next stage.
Yes.
Because sometimes that idea of preparing them for kindergarten kind of gets, it's kind of like putting the cart before the horse in a way, because children go through stages of development, and we need to follow those stages of development and support them in that way. But one thing that we know is that our children really need a strong foundation of learning social emotional skills. That really is foundation for learning, because they have to be able to get along and know how to take care of some of their basic needs, how to regulate, how to self-regulate their emotions when something doesn't go the way they would like for it to go. And if we can start with that, then it's much easier to ramp it up really to that next level. One of the things too that we're really trying to promote is being intentional about the things that we're doing with children. We want them to be thinkers, and we want them to be problem solvers. And so it's kind of like we need to back off of a lot of the rote instruction and give them opportunities to really be creative and think and explore. And just have a good time.
Be a kid, too.
Be a kid, absolutely. Be a kid, that's right.
Okay, and for more information, you can visit cpozarks.com or also call 417-888-2020. And we'll put all that information on our website, ozarksfirst.com, as well. We'll be right back.
Okay.